What's going on, everybody? So I've got a word I want to share with you guys. God just put this in my spirit. I'm waiting for these guys. We're getting ready to play basketball. I was going to do this video later, but I felt I needed to do it right now while it was fresh, all right? And so this is the word. Some folks, all right, are too concerned with their image. They're too concerned with how people are going to receive them or perceive them, and so they are still in bondage. They cannot experience everything that God has for them because they're so concerned with keeping a certain image. Now, this image, it can be dictated by what the world says is cool, the world's opinions, or even just your own thoughts in your mind. You've got a certain way that you want to present yourself, and you're fighting God on the image that, he's trying to make you in. For example, He's surrounded you with certain people, but it's like, I want to be around those people. I want to be clicked up with those people. I want to work with those people instead of working with the people that God has surrounded you with. There's individuals maybe that God has told you to connect with or even submit to as far as maybe pastors and leadership, and you're like, that's not the one that I want to submit to, right? And so you're so concerned with being seen a certain way and doing things a certain way that you're actually in bondage and you can't even realize it. He whom the Son has set free is free indeed. When you are truly liberated, you don't feel the need to worry about what people think. If you know something is from God, you're going to do it. You don't care who the person is, how people are going to perceive it. There's some people that they really need to connect with me and we need to do some kingdom work, but they're so afraid to connect with me based off of what people say. And you got to obey God. If God is saying, look, this is the path that I want you to go, there's many of us, we're saying, man, I don't know if I want to go down that path. I don't know if I want to do that because this one's going to look at me funny and these people aren't going to receive it and these religious folks are going to have something to say and my family's going to have something to say about this. And for some of you, it gets real serious. It could even be marriage. I want to marry this kind of person, but, what's this one going to think and what's that one going to think? And I feel like God is leading me. And so you allow what people think to stop you and hinder you from experiencing everything that God has for you. Please understand that when you are truly free and you are truly liberated, you're not worried. In this Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok world, you're not worried about, oh, let me just show you my good side all the time and not because a lot of religious folks do that, right? I only want to show you the good side. I only want you to see the side that I want you to see. I don't want to be transparent. I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to tell you my real testimony. I don't want to tell people my real testimony because I don't want them to judge me. And here's the problem. God is the source of your resources. God is the one who brings promotion. God is the one who is in control of when you go to the next level, when you get promoted, when you get that next blessing. But we act like people are. We act like people are the ones that can open the door for us. Now, God can use them to open the door, but the Bible also says God opens doors that no man can shut. So I don't have to bend over and bow down to people's feelings and ideas, especially when it goes against what God is telling me to do, when God is in control of my blessing and promotion. Everybody is so concerned with connections, and that's why people want to say the right thing and don't preach the wrong thing and don't offend nobody because you don't want to burn no bridges. For a lot of people, because Christianity is a business instead of a divine appointment in ministry. I'm looking for my next connection. I'm looking for my next gig. But what if the image that God is trying to present of you is not popular with the world? What if the image that God is trying to make you in is going to make people mad and upset? It's going to make you lose some friends. It's going to make you lose some relationships. It's going to make you get rejected. It's going to make people talk about you. That is something to think about right there. Not my will, but your will be done. Lord, I know if I do this, I'm going to look crazy to people. I know if I step on this, people are going to talk about me. A lot of Christians today, they don't want to get talked about. They don't want to get persecuted. They don't want to get made fun of. They want to be accepted by the world. That's why it's so lukewarm. That's why the preaching is so, you got gummy bear preachers and people who preach to please people's flesh instead of saying what thus saith the Lord. That's why preaching about blessings is popular, but not correction and discipleship and a transformed life. That's the question that you got to ask yourself. Are you really willing to just say, you know what, Lord, I put everything in your hands. The way that you made me, the way that you want me to move, the way that you want me to operate, even if it goes against what I had in mind, you know what? I'm going to just surrender. If you tell me to go some places that I didn't feel like going, if you tell me to do some things that I didn't feel like doing, if you tell me to connect with some brothers and sisters that I didn't really feel like connecting because I was worried about how it was going to look, I was worried about how it was going to affect my image, God, you know what? I trust you because you're telling me for a reason. A lot of you are missing out on your blessing. They about to show up, so I'm going to end this video. A lot of you guys are missing out on your blessing because you're refusing to let God have full control of your image. You're trying to control it too much. And just like I got that phone call, God is he's trying to call you up. He's saying, look, I want you to listen to something I want to change it, something I want to tweak. And y'all saw how I declined that call? Many of us are doing that too. We're declining the call. We're saying, man, I got this. I ain't trying to hear that. I got this. It's something to think about. Love you guys. Be blessed. Be encouraged in Jesus' name.